Hello, hello. I'm just hoping that the sound quality is going to be decent here. I have to do a little bit with my recordings to make sure that my voice is actually audible and the game volume isn't super loud. Got to make some slight adjustments, but hopefully it's fine when I'm live streaming. I'm not actually sure though. I open my chat back up. Here we go. I also don't have a way to put my chat on screen because I've had to reset OBS a few times and upgrade my PC since I've last live streamed. So I don't have chat on screen, unfortunately. Hoping to be able to get that fixed by the next live stream. But all live streaming issues aside, I want to get some more friends. I have a few. I would like to have more. I think right now it's just Bayleaf right now. I'm just gonna go back through a lot of the dungeons and just try to recruit as many people as I can, or I guess Pokemon as I can. I don't think I have any duplicates. Oh, I got a duplicate here. Hold up. Yeah, let's go visit Minun. Release one of them. Level 4. Also level 4. Okay, well. I mean, you need to have a friend, but oh, you have an apple. Hold up. I will take this before I release you. Steal from you and then tell you to go away. What happened? I think I accidentally pushed... Yeah, I pushed A and it was already selected on no. My bad. You holding anything? Nope. Where? Oh, it's up here. So I think I should just be fine to just go, I would think. I don't think I need to bother trying to unlock anything yet. There's still a whole bunch of Pokemon in pretty much all of these that I still need to go try to recruit. I do have a bit of extra money before I head off. I've sold a lot of stuff. I've actually been to the Buried Relic a couple times. I've recorded my trips there, but don't know how much I even want to use the footage because I didn't know anything about the Buried Relic and then accidentally came across some legendaries in there and don't know what to do about that. They're not too difficult. It's just you have to go through that entire dungeon, and then if you end up fainting before you get to the end of the 99 floors, then you end up kind of losing a lot of stuff. I've had to fight Regirock, Registeel, and Regice multiple times, so thankfully I do have somewhere. I have an ice part, I have a rock part, and a steel part. I also have the music box. I went back and tried to get extra parts once I made the music box because I thought this was the only way that you could actually recruit them. The Regis, I mean. But it turns out the music box can also be used for that, so I didn't need to go back through and get these parts. Because the thing is, I was using, if I have any more, which I don't, escape orbs. Because they let you keep your inventory and leave on whatever floor you're at, so you don't have to worry about dying and losing everything. I've died way too many times, and I've lost multiple parts, so I used a few Wonder Mail codes that guarantee escape orbs as a reward. So I did a few of those to get some extra escape orbs to make sure I had these parts, but turns out they're not actually needed. The music box, I think, is for spawning Mew, I want to say. I don't know the exact mechanics behind that, so I'm going to probably have to look that up. Yeah, I've sold quite a bit of stuff here. I've apparently got 100 Gravel Rocks that I'm not doing anything with. I could probably sell those. But my money... it's pretty decent. 20 grand, 25 grand. Yeah, I'll just deposit it for now. I was going to buy some more areas, but I'll probably wait till I have a little bit more money. Like, am I actually missing anything by not having some of these? Bountiful Sea, Treasure Sea, Serene Sea, Deep Sea Floor. Like, they all sound like the exact same sort of thing here. Almanite, Kabuto is probably in that too. Large Pokemon live luxuriantly here. Is that a word? Luxuriantly? Interesting. Serene Sea. Treasure Sea, Armaldo. So probably Anorith. Octillery, Seadra. So I'm guessing... well, I would guess Kingdra. And Horsey. I would also guess Remoraid, but those don't really seem to line up very well. Actually, it would if they were in Pokedex order. I think the first question mark is Horsey. The second one would be Remoraid. And the one right below Seadra would actually be Kingdra. Because I think Kingdra shows up pretty late in the Johto Pokedex, if I'm not mistaken. And then I would guess that the next three are probably Lileep, Cradily, and Anorith. So what's that last one? And Serene, I don't want to buy. Hold up. Oh, that's one I already checked. Deep Sea Floor. That's the one I already checked as well. Shallow Beach. Wingull, Pelipper, and something else. Can't even think what would be on that one, actually. Shallow Beach, maybe Tentacool or something. Physically tough Pokemon. So the Aron line. Pupitar line. Maybe Geodude? No, I've seen a Geodude and Graveler, so those would actually show up on here at least. 3 Pokemon that I haven't seen before that are either Kanto or Johto Pokemon, assuming that this actually does put these in Pokedex order, which I'm pretty sure it does. Gee, I wonder what this could possibly be. Okay. Growlithe, Arcanine, Ponyta, Rapidash, and a bunch of others. I mean, I don't think I need to bother with any of these right now. I mean, there's a whole bunch of Pokemon that are listed that I haven't even recruited yet, so. Also, with getting the Friend Bow, it would make things a lot easier to recruit as well. Let me check. I want to say it's supposed to be in Solar Cave, you can find one. It has a pretty decent chance of spawning. See if I can find any information. Well, it's telling me Mount Faraway has one, but I don't have that unlocked yet. Joyous Tower, which I don't think I have unlocked either. Oh yeah, I guess I could always use a Wonder Mail code to get one. I'm not seeing anything about Solar Cave other than going to Solar Cave first is how you get the necessary items to start unlocking Mount Faraway, but let's see if I can find that code generator thing that I found. I think this one's it. Here we go. Client doesn't matter. Other Pokemon doesn't really matter. Dungeon, floor doesn't matter. Item defined, nothing. Item reward. Friend Bow. There's actually a generator that actually just creates codes based on pretty much whatever item that you want to get in the game. Is it cheaty? I don't know. Because I mean, basically the codes are just reverse engineered, and you can use any code in the game, and if it works, then it works. Hey, what's going to stop you from playing it? But I do feel like it's a little bit cheaty because it's almost like pick an item out of the Game Shark code list and spawn it for yourself. But you do still have to go do the mission itself, I guess. But at the same time, I mean, I can set it so I'm just going to Tiny Woods floor 1, and as soon as I find the character, then I'm good to go. It's not like it's actually that difficult. But I do have the code. So hey, if anybody else wants to get a Friend Bow in at least Blue Rescue Team, I assume that it works for Red Rescue Team as well. I don't actually know. Okay, reset. Let's just fast forward through a lot of this. Not as necessary. And Wonder Mail. Password would be double question mark, because a lot of them seem to start with that for some reason. FN 1W plus question mark. Is there even a plus? Oh, there it is. Plus and question mark. Question mark again. 8. Question mark 3. SR question mark another 3. 6 for a lot of question marks. And 6. And K. Double question mark W. Well, seems like it worked. Hopefully it gives me the correct item. But it should be ball toy telling me to go find Barboach in Tiny Woods, floor 1, and I should have received a friend bow for it. We'll see. Continue. I've already put 34 hours into this game. It's a fun game, I gotta say. Job lists. And that should probably be it. Info. Sure enough, friend bow. Oh, I gotta find... Oh, I find ball toy. Is that what it is? Either way, I'm gonna take the job and go get myself a friend bow. Yeah, it should just be on floor 1. In theory. Okay, sure enough. Do you mind? So what'd you get for being in the way? Hey, look, a friend. Right, I gotta... hello? I hate how it, like, automatically selects no on some things and then automatically selects yes on other things. Like here, it just automatically selects yes. But are you sure? Why did you tell me no? Thank you for asking. Oh, I kind of made it so you were going to be in danger in the first place, so your thanks isn't necessary. And I get a max elixir. I did not set that, but okay. More gravel rocks, because I need those. Thanks. Yeah, I totally work extra hard spawning an item in the game. I think the friend bow adds either a 5 or 10% flat percent. Which doesn't really help too much because if anything's a higher level than me, it's most likely not going to work very well. I don't actually know how well the recruiting mechanics are actually documented. It seems like you have a higher chance the higher level you are compared to the Pokemon you're trying to recruit, and then having a friend bow also increases that chance. So with me being, what am I, level 40, not even 40, 30, 34, that's where I got the 4 from. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to recruit too many. But I will give you, since you're holding yet another gravel rock, you friend bow. And I think I'm going to go sell all my gravel rocks. I don't need those. They really don't deal any damage. Take everything. I can only take 99 at a time. That's funny. But I can deposit over 100, apparently. I probably could just take the other one, but whatever. I'm not going to miss out on selling one single item. Especially since they're only 5 each. Sell these. Can I can't multiple select, unfortunately. It's either sell everything or sell one at a time. There's no in between. Yeah, I think I should be fine with the rest of this. I mean, it shouldn't be too difficult to try to recruit some of these Pokemon. I wouldn't think, like some of these earlier ones, at least. I don't think I have Sunkern. I don't even remember if I have Pidgey or not. It's not like the core series games where you get to see a little icon depicting whether or not you've already caught the Pokemon. No, you don't want to be a friend. Fine. I will collect the money, though. And to actually recruit the Pokemon has to be an adjacent tile to the player Pokemon. And you have to be the one to deal the finishing blow. So if I had like a more open space than this, and I had, I don't know, Kyogre with me, and it used Waterfall and knocked out the opponent, it would never be recruited because something else knocked it out instead of me. But it doesn't seem to matter here. Nobody wants to be a friend. Another one. Hello. Damn. I wonder what Sunkern's base percentage is in this game. I don't even know how to look that up. Actually, I should just be able to type in Penny Woods. Hopefully. Does that tell me information? Oh. Well, that's awkward. Every Pokemon in this dungeon is completely unrecruitable. Okay. Guess I didn't need to head to this dungeon first then. They are recruitable in the remakes, but not in this one. Which kind of makes sense, because like you're going to be going through this dungeon first before you even really get a chance to try to build your team base or whatever. Like this is where you first find that, what is it, Caterpie, I think? So it kind of makes sense, so you don't end up recruiting any Pokemon before you have an actual rescue team. But I don't know why it doesn't change to make them recruitable. They're a 14.4% chance, all 4 Pokemon that show up here. Pidgey, Execute, Sunkern, and Wurmple. But that's only in the remakes. Oh, I do have Razor Leaf already set. Nice. Don't need to worry about being next to the Pokemon since I can't recruit them. I will, however, get the money. I will always collect the money. Oh, that's easy enough. Totally good work today. I did absolutely nothing. I don't need to worry about saving. Okay, so Thunderwave Cave is next. Hopefully I can recruit all those other Pokemon in other dungeons. I would assume that I can. And this is convenient because at the top of the page already has a link to click to Thunderwave Cave. Elekid I already have. Minun I already have. Plusle is unavailable in this game, it seems like. Well, at least it's unavailable in this dungeon. Voltorb, I think I have Poochyena. I might have Nidoran, maybe Rattata. But I think just Voltorb, then. I guess I should actually look up the list and then compare it to my list of friends before I head off to these dungeons. That would probably be smarter. But that would imply me being smarter, and well, have you seen my gameplay? Yeah, everything is much easier to recruit in the remakes, it looks like. Everything is a flat 14.4%. But here it ranges from 8.1% for Voltorb at the lowest to Minun at the highest at 35%. But I mean, that's way high compared to everything else. Like the next highest is 13% for Nidoran. Yeah, it's pretty difficult to recruit Pokemon, it seems like. Low percentages. It helps that I'm a high level, but I think with my level and the friend bow, that Voltorb would only be like a 25% chance. Another Rattata. Of course, I have to find a Voltorb to be able to recruit it. Out of my way, you stinking rat. Kind of wish I had X-ray specs just so I can see where enemies are if there are any. Okay, nothing else over here. Let's get out of here. Oh, hi. There's no chance of finding a monster house in this dungeon. Interesting. Nope, I didn't mean to go down, but I guess I'm going down. do I even want the other gravel rocks? I've actually been kind of avoiding them, but I still ended up with like 100 of them. Where even? Oh, there's some Pokemon here. No. Pretty sure I already have you. I'm pretty sure. Just in case. I mean, I can just release you if I already have one. But I'm pretty sure I already do have a Rattata. I know for sure I already have a... Yeah, okay. I already have a Nidoran, so I don't need to worry about that one. How many floors are in this place? 5 floors, okay. So this is my last chance to try to find a Voltorb then. I've already found the stairs. Hey, speaking of Voltorb. What's up? Damn. Do I just wander until I find another? Nothing here. Getting back up here again. There's another Voltorb. Hello? Bruh. Wait. Oh, come on. Who are you? Oh, I already have one of you too. I don't need you. Oh, there's another spot over here I didn't see. And another Voltorb. My move misses. I'm still not recruiting any Voltorbs. I was gonna say maybe Voltorb is a lot more difficult, but it's not that much more difficult than trying to recruit a Rattata. Only like a 1% difference. I mean, I'll just take the experience regardless. Dead end up here, probably. Sure enough. Didn't seem like it was connecting to that stair room in any way. Oh, I thought you were Pichu for a second. Hello, my noon. Don't need a third one, thanks. Nope, I meant to go down the hallway. Maybe I shouldn't be sprinting as much, because I think it also makes your belly go down quicker, but... It's just nice to be able to move quickly through the halls when the movement speed is this. Like, cool, we have animated Pokemon sprites, but... God damn, is it slow. Please! I don't ask for much. I just want to get a Voltorb. Back up. Nothing spawning. Oh, hello. No, come on. No, I actually do already have you. You're chilling with Magnemite, I already know. I hate this game. Any more Voltorb? Getting hungry. Yeah, I should stop running everywhere. But I mean, also with sprinting around all over the place, it also increases the speed of everything happening in the game. Like, it just increases the activities of everything. Like, enemy Pokemon move faster, they spawn quicker. Just everything happens a lot faster if I'm running around. But it can also get kind of nauseating, and I can accidentally overshoot pathways I mean to be taking sometimes. Why is Voltorb being so stubborn? Like, actually, why, though? I've already recruited a Rattata and attempted to recruit 2 Elekid, and I still can't seem to get Voltorb to cooperate. And, of course, you're going to want to join the team because you have a high percent. I feel like I'm wasting all these recruit checks on Pokemon I don't even want. I thought I saw a red dot spawning in that room. Is there... Oh, I see the wonder tiles up here. No reason to have all these yellow arrows above my head. I'll do one more lap and I'll just call it chalked. Oh, right. I forgot that was a mechanic in this game. What does that actually do? It's supposed to counter as like a time limit or something. I don't know if it's like a timer time limit or if it's how many steps I'm allowed to take or something. But I might have to just leave now because I'm pretty sure it actually kicks me out of the dungeon and considers it a loss if I don't get out in time. Hey, it's about damn time. And literally just in time. Oh, there's still another floor. Okay. I'm good, thank you. I'm just trying to clear my path so I can actually find the stairs. Thanks. Another Elekid following me. Okay, now let me see what this time limit thing is. I don't even know what to search for on Bulbapedia, so I don't even know how to actually look up that information. I will absolutely save. See if typing this will help me in finding information. Okay. Oh. Okay, so this wind or mysterious breeze means I have stayed on the current floor for too many turns. So it's not for the whole dungeon. That's good to know. Because that would seem kind of broken if you're stuck in like a 99 floor dungeon and you're struggling on every floor to find the stairs. I mean, you never get out alive. Yeah, this wind is a turn limit warning. The wind indicates that you're reaching a hidden turn limit for that specific floor. You'll receive text warnings as the air grows more turbulent before you're finally forced out. If the wind blows you out of the dungeon, it counts as defeat. And being blown away means that you lose your active money and items with no option for a rescue even. So it's actually worse than a defeat, because with a defeat you can be quote-unquote rescued with the second DS in the game. But here, if the wind kicks you out, you don't get that option for rescue. Interesting. Yeah, I knew that wind existed, but I've never, in any playthrough of this game, have I ever triggered that. That's interesting. But to be fair, I've also never tried to catch all the Pokemon, so I'm just going to delete these just to clear out space. Don't think I really need to, but whatever. Also, I have this A mission I really don't want to do. Just because it's 29 floors in. But it's also not a escort mission, and I do supposedly get a friend area as a reward. The thing is, though, with these friend area rewards, if you already have that friend area unlocked, then all you get is like a measly stack of money. Like a couple hundred coins, not even that much. So it's just been kind of sitting here and I haven't done anything with it. Let's see. I think I have everybody in Thunderwave Cave. Rattata, Nidoran, Voltorb, Minun, Elekid. Okay, cool, that's everybody. Mount Steel. Oh, there's a lot of Pokemon here. Skarmory only appears the first time the player clears the dungeon, so I won't see Skarmory there again. But everybody else is recruitable. Percentages are horrible, ranging from Meditite, which I think, don't I already have one of you? I've had one of you before, at least. Probably fainted and lost him in the faint, probably. Yeah, damn shame. Yeah, Meditite at 5.5%. Spearow is 11.9, though. I don't have Spearow, don't have Baltoy. What's on the last page? Metang and Kyogre. Don't need to worry about checking those. Zigzagoon, I don't have. Aron, I don't have. Geodude. Tyrogue. Don't have either one. Meditite, Beldum, which I already have. And Pinsir. So pretty much everybody. Got it. I'm going to need to make multiple trips to this place, it seems like. There's 1 trip, 2 trips. Yeah, it's going to take me 3 trips if I want to get everybody. Oh boy. But to be fair, I also don't think I've been to Mount Steel since like the beginning of the game, so I guess it is kind of fair that I don't have anybody recruited yet. Still nobody. Might as well clear that. Hey look, another Baltoy. Still no recruits though. And apparently I've reached a dead end. Hi. Why am I facing that way? Hello? Okay. I totally showed that wall what's up. I was hoping. Hello, I didn't even see you. There's another path over here. And another Zigzagoon. Doesn't want to be recruited. Another item. Just a Blast Seed. Hello. Well, I gotta be next to you to recruit you anyway. Hey, there we go. I've got 1. Also, the trick is trying to keep them all alive when I'm trying to get through these dungeons. Like, I don't lose anything but the Pokemon if the Pokemon ends up fainting. But it still sucks. How many floors does this have? 9 floors. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. I'm gonna skip over some of the berry items. I don't really need any of those. I've got plenty. Honestly, the only thing I really need is sellables and money. Like, I'll pick up the orbs because they're worth a decent amount. Not a whole lot. And I'll pick up seeds if I find them. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Wonder towel in the store. Nothing else of value, though. Empty room. Long ass tunnels. No recruits. Found the stairs already. And a dead end. Another Voltoy and Auron. Alright. I guess Spearow is the highest percent chance to recruit, but even still. Zigzagoon is 8.5%. I've knocked out how many so far? Like 6 or 7? So this was another dead end for a second. I mean, it eventually will be. Because there's no other connecting paths. Hello. Dead end with the Zigzagoon. It doesn't want to be my friend. Okay, but I've walked past this room several times and you were not there. That was weird. As Auron's sprite blinked to vanish, it hovered for a second in the showing frame, I guess. I actually thought I recruited it for a second. I was actually about to celebrate. Instead, I'm just gonna cry. I guess that would be one positive to having monster houses. You do have a lot of monsters that spawn, so you're more likely to actually recruit something. They're just a nightmarish experience to have to deal with, is the problem. Okay, well, I've got 4 Pokemon here to try to recruit. Well, 3, because I don't need another Spearow. Hey, there we go. The Spearow and Zigzagoon. Looking at the percentages here, Geodude actually has a higher percent chance than Zigzagoon, at least. I haven't come across any of those yet. It's probably on later floors. Do I want to explore further? Is it even worth exploring? Probably not. Another Zigzagoon sleeping. I don't feel like I need to check up there. Okay, lower my attack and my defense. Rude. Getting hungry already. I think I'm sprinting everywhere or something. Well, I mean, that's easy enough. No, I think here's where Geodude are probably going to start spawning now. That's 67. I'll eat another one, just don't have to worry about it. Oh, it's a Meditite. Hello. Damn. I already got one of you. Bruh. I don't need multiples. Thank you, though. Free orb. Escape orb. Fantastic. I love those. I will hoard those forever. Okay, well, I'm getting some experience at least. No, Zigzagoon's holding an orange gummy. An extra orange gummy, even better. How do I take your item? Take, there we go. Damn, also if I could just knock you out from here so I don't have to worry about accidentally trying to recruit you. Doesn't matter anyway, nobody wants to be my friend here. Okay, well, I think I've explored just about every part of this. What's over here? Anything of value? Oh, this is a tie rogue. And a level for Spiro. Oh, I thought you were an orb. I keep confusing orbs and Oranberries. I don't know why. They're very clearly different sprites, but the colors are just identical enough that I just see it. I'm like, yep, I should probably pick that up. It also doesn't help that my focus keeps switching between the actual cave and the characters that I'm playing as and the little mini-map that hovers right in front of me, so I can't really focus on both at the same time. It's not like a, what would you call it? I guess this kind of is a mini-map, but like a little mini-map in the corner where you can kind of have like one eye on it in your peripheral and then actually see the gameplay. Here, it's you can only focus on one or the other. I end up walking into walls way too often because of that. Nothing up there. I mean, I'm getting levels, so that's neat. I can eventually evolve these guys. I can get their levels high enough. But I would like some recruits, though. Who's following me? Oh, it's Geodude. Hello. Damn. Also, I wish that there was a way to make it so that way the way the Pokemon actually follow you in this game. I noticed that Zigzagoon does the same thing that Magnemite likes to do, where it just tries to stand next to Pokemon slot number 2, in this case Spearow. For some reason, it like spreads out. Like, oh, it's not doing it here. There. Why? Why not just stay behind Spearow? Why even attack? What a piece of crap. But yeah, having it so Pokemon 2 always follows Pokemon 1, and then Pokemon 3 follows Pokemon 2, etc. That would be nice. It's probably something later on in Tactics or IQ that I haven't unlocked yet, but... Oh, bye, that's fine. You just die here. I was actually a little bit worried that you were going to knock out my Zigzagoon for no reason. Warp Orb. I'm apparently out of space. Do I need to eat another apple? Might as well. Push me back on the full. And I get to sell an orb later. Probably not going to be any Pokemon down here. There's an item. I will take the money. Hi. Hello, hello. Even better, because I don't have to worry about going all the way to the stairs. I can just use my escape orb. But at the same time, I kind of want to save that escape orb to use on the buried, yep, that's a word. Buried relic. Plus the stairs are like just right here. And if there's only 9 floors, then I can just... Ooh, I would rather have a pincer, not gonna lie. Pincer is an 8.3% chance. It's lower than all 3 of these. And I struggled with all 3 of these. Do I send somebody away? Honestly, if I do, it's going to be Spearow. try you over. Nah, it's worth a try. No, well, I get to take a Tyrogue. I won't complain. Especially since Tyrogue is a lower percent chance than Pinsir is. Interesting. Oh, speaking of Pinsir. Is it worth releasing my Zigzagoon already? It is a very tempting prospect, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? I think I will. Damn. Nope, you're not an orb. I caught it that time. Tyrogue gets level. Oh, does Tyrogue evolve in the same fashion? Ooh, that's something to think about too. Is being able to get its attack and defenses high, low, and equal to get the 3 different evolutions. That is that Pokemon, right? I'm not confusing it with something else. I'm pretty sure it's Tyrogue that evolves that way. Which really, that's never made any sense to me. Like, having your attack be higher to have you evolve into Hitmonchan makes sense, if that's the way that one works. But having the other way around, increasing your defenses, when I'm pretty sure that Hitmonlee actually has a higher attack stat, doesn't it? And as for Hitmontop, its stats are not equal at all, so I don't know why that's a thing. My belly's not low enough to really justify wasting an apple. You know what, let's toss this out. Another Tyrogue. I mean, technically, I do want to recruit another one since I gotta evolve to get all 3. The Geodude, I don't need you, I got one. And Graverock's the only thing in here. Okay. Back to the stairs I go. And 9th floor. And there's no one here. So here's my question. Every time you go to a new floor in one of these dungeons, the only way of escaping that floor is to proceed to the next floor. But when it tells me that there's nothing here and it's time to go back, where the hell am I going? Just one of those unanswerable questions, I guess. Might as well save. Oh, right, I cleared out my mailbox. I don't think I'm going to be getting any more Pokemon news. I mean, there'll be like occasional blurbs that are actually part of the storyline, but I don't think I'm going to be getting any more random news, as far as I know. Somebody wants secret power, they're asking too much. Delete, get out of here. Have I had 2 Rattata this whole time? Oh, wait, no, I just recruited one. Right, I remember. I'm already losing track of who's who and what's what now. It doesn't really matter which one I'm releasing. Your services are no longer required. We will take your resignation as effective immediately. Anyway. So I gotta recapture a Spearow. Baltoy still. Still need an Aron. We've got Geodude now. Got Tyrogue now. Wait, who else did I get from there? No, right, because I released Zigzagoon. Okay, I remember now. I am losing track of everything already. So I just have Pinsir, Meditite, Aron, Zigzagoon, Baltoy. That's doable. The problem I'm seeing, though, is that 5.6% on Baltoy, it's going to be an absolute pain in the ass. And apparently so is Zigzagoon. No, that's a dead end. Hello. No, found the stairs. And it's a dead end. I was kind of hoping Spearow would at least try to recruit, but nope. The highest percentage, and it's still too low. I meant to turn. And it doesn't help that you miss because my character won't auto-turn. That's a dead end too. Why are there so many dead ends? I hate this place. No recruits yet. I mean, I'm only on the second floor, but still. Still nothing. Yeah, another dead end. Of course it is. Yeah, another no recruit, of course. And of course. And yet another dead end. With an item, it's a gravel rock. Okay. Hi there. Hey, there we go. Give me a Spearow. Yeah, another one. I can ignore you. Yeah, another one. I can't ignore this one, though. Bruh, okay. No. Thanks, though. Save it for Pokemon that actually mean something. Hey, look, Pokemon that might mean something. Not that one. And not that one either. Wonderful. I see you. Damn. Also a gummy. But I'm gonna have to get rid of an item. I really don't care about these gravel rocks. Get out of here. What is Spearow holding again? Warp Orb. How do I... Let's see. I mean, it doesn't really matter to eat one of these, but sure, I'll take one. Just so I have space in my inventory so you don't try to use that orb. Like, I don't think you can if I have your IQ thing turned off for it, but this game is a bit brokey sometimes, so I'd rather be safe than sorry. What are you? Petrify. Bruh. Stop doing that. How do I think I have to just give you an item to make it so you stop picking things up. Actually, let's check here. IQ. Yeah, turn off item master and turn off item catcher. I think that should be fine. I think item master means that they can use the item. Catcher means that if I throw something at them, they can catch it. But like I said, the game is kind of brokey. I throw gummies at Bayleaf all the time, and she just decides that she doesn't feel like eating any candies. There's another Spearow. Mr. President, a second Spearow has hit the dungeon. Item. It's a berry of some kind. Cherry berry, probably. Couple wonder tiles. Oh, hello, I see you. Still no Aron. Down the stairs. What else is in here? Oh, it's a gummy. Hello, I see you. What to swap, though? I really should have deposited things when I was back in town. Swap the berry, I guess. Yeah, Baltoy is going to be an absolute pain, I think. I've already knocked out several just in this dungeon alone. Not a single one wants to be a friend. Now the Blast Seed, hello. Or Aron. And switch orb. I think that switches my character's place with whatever it hits. I don't know how useful that would be. And for the most part, I'm just selling all my orbs and seeds and things that I find. With very few exceptions. I also found out that Joy Seed is apparently a thing in this game. Also, a Joy Ribbon. Like, the Joy Seed acts like a rare candy in this game. It just brings you up to the next level. And then Joy Ribbon, I think, for every damage you take, you also get that same amount of experience as well, which is kind of interesting. But also, there's a lot of items in this game that I feel like are super early precursors to things that were just added even in, like, Generation 9. There's an item that protects you from the secondary effects of moves, which is basically the Covert Cloak that was introduced in Generation 9. Well over a decade and a half after these games came out. What to swap? What to swap? I've got several of these, I might as well. Especially since I'm just going to end up selling orbs anyway. Not like I'm going to be using them. Doesn't really matter if I have them with me or not. And I'm getting hungry. I have one last apple. I mean, like I said, I'm going to need multiples of these, so I might as well. But like, if I need to toss somebody aside and catch something else, then that's probably going to be one of the first. Who else is coming? Yeah, it's Aron. No Aron recruits. Attack and special attack increase, but nothing for your defenses. What are your stats now? But they're already equal. Oh wait, no, I'm looking at special attack and attack. Yeah, okay, your physical attack is significantly higher than your defense. Okay. So if I want to get whichever one is the defense evolution, then that's going to be a pain for this one in particular. Another Aron. No go. Curl Orb, I don't care. Same with the berry. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, okay. Might as well. That makes 3 now. I already have a Geodude, so I don't need to worry about you. The problem, though, is that if I do want to recruit something, I have to release a Pokemon first, because it just completely skips the recruit check if I have a full team like this. Who else is in here? Okay, another Tyrogue. Okay, move missed, right. I'm used to seeing my moves always missing and the opponent always landing their attack, so I just assumed I can just attack and I'm already turned towards them, but here, apparently no. Do I want Meditite that badly? Or I want it now and I don't want to come back later? Kind of, because I already have a Tyrogue. 20 and 10. 21 and 10. Okay, so there doesn't seem to be too much variance when it comes to stats compared to to the core series games. I don't know if IVs are even a thing in this game. I don't think natures are. Yeah, I don't think natures are even a thing. Like, you have abilities and everything, but natures don't really seem to exist, it seems like. I'm gonna... Oh, hello, I got a text message. Gonna release one of my Tyrogues, though. And it was apparently that one. Okay, the one that got a level. And I've corrected that already. Fantastic. HP, attack, and the same exact stats that increase on the other one, too. I don't think there's any sort of variance when it comes to stats for Pokemon in this game. So if I want to get a high attack or high defense, I'm going to actually have to find like protein or something, if that even exists in this game. I don't even know. I've already got Geodude. Goodbye. Also, I should probably check my text messages because Oh, hey. I'm also trying to wait for responses for potential jobs. Somebody's suggesting that the Walmart near me is hiring. Interesting. I'm also waiting on maintenance to come by. Really? Why is my sound so loud? Waiting on maintenance to come by. Because they fixed my hot water finally. But when they did so, they made a little bit of a water mess on my carpet, and they had to leave a blower here overnight to try to help dry it up. They said they're going to come by today and pick it up, but I think maintenance usually leaves at like 5:30, and it's well past that. It's now 6:30. Nope. I just threw my phone for no reason. Great. Oh, hello, Pincer. Hopefully I knock you out before you do any damage with that. I mean, I was actually hoping for a recruit, but I can't get anything in this game, it seems like. Sorry if I'm a bit distracted. I'm just responding to text messages. It is kind of important, to be fair. And the game's telling me I'm taking too long standing in one place. Of course. Yeah, I've applied so many places lately. I applied at Target, and then with not even 24 hours later, I get an email saying that the position has already been filled by somebody else. It's like, but you just posted that this morning, and I saw it get posted when I refreshed the page. So, like, what the hell is that about? Thanks for wasting my time. I appreciate it. Damn. And then I also applied at Starbucks because somebody I worked with at Meyer got a job over there. And okay, attack and defense this time. Oh, everything goes up. Cool. And she told me to put in a job application over there, so I went over there today to check it out, try to follow up, and they said that she wasn't in today. The manager does all the hiring, and told me to grab. I will take that. Told me to grab the one of her business cards that was over by the little table that was on the side. So I grabbed one, and they messaged my ex-coworker and said, hey, I grabbed a business card. Is that going to help? And she's like, well, actually, that's the manager I just quit. So no, that phone number doesn't exist anymore. I should probably try to recruit one more if I can. And she said that somebody else is supposed to be doing all the hiring for that store now. She's going to get me a business card and send it to me tomorrow, which will be very useful so I can follow up on that at least. Low-key, it's actually the job I'm trying to get. I've also applied at Walmart. I've applied at Target. I've applied 2 more times at Walmart, and I just got another message saying that there's a couple spots that are opening up at a Walmart a little further down the road if I don't mind walking a little further. And they were also telling me that I guess some place called Ollie's I've never heard of is hiring. Probably something I'm gonna have to check out. But I've also been keeping my phone volume on maximum just so that way if somebody does call or text or email or anything. Oh, there you are. Thought I saw you. Yeah, if anybody tries to contact me, then I can at least hear the contact, you know. I mean, sure, I'm already at the stairs. I might as well. I don't think I'm going to come across any other Pokemon on the way. Well, anything worth catching, I should say. On the way to the stairs. Absolutely nothing. But I do have a couple Tyrogue that I can work on at least. Also Spearow. Spearow's not bad. It was pretty decent in my, what was it, Coliseum XD playthrough? It wasn't great by any stretch of the imagination, but it held its own. It actually does pretty decently in double battles, which I wasn't expecting. Because it's, Spearow is very much a glass cannon type of Pokemon, where it's got very good speed and it has pretty solid attack and can deal a lot of good damage, but like, it doesn't take hits very well. So I wasn't really expecting it to do so good. But it was decent. Sky Tower, I can't get to that right now. Another Pokemon hasn't come back. Aron, find Loudred. I get a bunch of money for that, though. Is it worth just taking these on really quick? What's in Stormy Sea? I might as well try to recruit some Pokemon there, too. I'm just trying to get these other ones out of the way, because I feel like those are going to be most likely Pokemon that I will always be able to recruit, because I feel like I should have already got all the friend areas for all those. Whereas all these post-game friend areas, I feel like they'd belong to the Pokemon that are in the, well, post-game dungeons, I would assume. I don't actually know, I'm just guessing. I'm just gonna accept everything so I can delete things. Only way you can. Want to see Houndour? Well, it sucks to suck. Yeah, these are both Stormy Sea, and they're really close to each other. And it's not like I have to escort anybody for these. Let me pull up Stormy Sea really quick. Ah, come on. Oh, and I guess maintenance is going to be coming by in just a little bit. I just got another text message. So I'm gonna have to step away for a second, go AFK, but shouldn't take that long, I would hope. Pokemon encountered. Oh, there's quite a few here. I've already got the Kyogre. Oh god, Celio and Tentacruel are minus 19% and minus 30%. And with Tentacruel, its level is 33. So with a friend bow, it would still be unrecruitable. Because I'm only, what, one level higher, and the friend bow only adds like a 5 or 10%. In fact, to be able to have a chance to even recruit Tentacruel outright, I think I would have to be level 53. Assuming the friend bow adds a 10% chance. If it's 5% chance, then I would have to be level 60 or 58. That's probably not going to happen throughout this playthrough, that's for damn sure. Starmie is also unrecruitable. Interesting. I wonder why. Because like Armaldo and Kabutops are unrecruitable, Omastar is unrecruitable, Starmie is, but Tentacruel is a fully evolved Pokemon and it's just a minus 30. Interesting. Whereas everything has a chance to be recruited in the remakes at a flat 8.2%, some of them are slightly higher. And Kyogre is a 100% chance to recruit. Whereas in this game, it was a 50% chance. Huh. You know what? I'm going to go to the Stormy Sea. Shouldn't be too difficult because I got a grass-type Pokemon. I can just Oko everything. Oh, right. That's the thing. I forgot about that. Also, I should probably deposit everything I have in my inventory because I'm just blindly going through, not caring about those. I might actually get something useful, so I probably should. Deposit all the things. Come back and sell them all later. I'll deposit Escape Orb too. Because once I get to the, was it 429? I'll be able to escape from the mission itself. Also, I got hiccups for some reason. Wait, there was something else I was going to do. Oh, right, I was going to get Dive. The hiccups are distracting me. The problem, though, is if I have actual difficulties here, I might end up losing Dive. Oop, I meant to take. I do have it with me, right? Okay. Stormy Sea. And there's quite a few Pokemon out here, too, that I haven't actually recruited, so pretty much anything that wants to recruit, I just gotta accept them as a recruit friend. The problem, though, is it's going to be quite difficult because everything's fairly high-leveled here. I'm just checking really quick. Well, Steel is going to be the most difficult, I think. It's level 30. It has a 3.9% chance to recruit. So I don't think I get any level bonuses, because I think you only get any bonuses for your level being higher once you're 5 levels. And I think it's increments of 5. I'm not entirely sure. And then Friendbow adds its own effect. So Seal is 3.9, so I think I'm getting like a, what, 9% chance to recruit that one. Everything else is above 10% chance at least. With the exception of Tentacruel and Celio. And Seadra. That's also minus 19. Huh. But yeah, Seal has the lowest percentage, so that one's going to be an absolute pain, I'm sure. I also probably should have grabbed some apples. Huh, that can't be good. Oh, right, I gotta use actual attacks now. The lure seed? Yeah, skateboard. That actually helps me out quite a bit. If I start to struggle with food, I can just leave. Before I head out, what is even... Gives a Pokemon cross-eyed status. Pokemon sees hallucinations. Other Pokemon and items on the ground take on different appearances. So I just start tripping balls. Interesting. What kind of seed am I smoking here? Okay, well, I should be able to knock you out. No friends, though. Another gummy. What possessed the game to spawn the dungeon with this layout exactly? Like, what? Why? What even is the point? Okay. Ain't nobody lowering any stats in that room, I tell you what. Anybody? Hello? Another reason to kind of discourage me from sprinting everywhere, besides not having belly for it, is you just keep sprinting until you come to a Pokemon or dead end, or a crossroads. So, like, if I'm gonna end up on the space in front of my, like, an enemy here, for example, if I was to keep sprinting down, I would take damage. Whereas just walking, I can position myself to this point and make them come to me. So sprinting can also be harmful to yourself if you're not careful, but... I mean, I don't think anything's really that much of a threat to Bayleef right now. And that just loops back around. And I'm pretty sure this also goes nowhere. For being a post-game dungeon, this is a pretty small floor, I'm just saying. Another gummy. It is blue. And so am I, because no Pokemon want to recruit. I tried. Scanner orb? Is that for items, or does it also show enemies? Unclaimed items. Okay, well. Okay, don't know why my L button didn't want to work, but okay. Glad I wasn't punished for it. Yeah, these are some pretty difficult recruits, I gotta say. Defense boosting scarf, interesting. Just defense, okay. I didn't know if it was both defenses or just one. Because I've come across I think Zinc Band, which I think does special defense. So I'm just expecting that one to say like Iron Band or something. Hello, Tentacool, or Tentacool, I mean. And goodbye. Stamina Band. No, right, I can't sprint over items. It's a berry. I thought it was a gummy for a second. Please get me through the room. Of course not. More spaces over here, but I'm pretty sure this just loops around, doesn't it? Of course it does. Oh, there's one at the bottom at least. Oh, hello. You have range. Okay, well, that was useless. Really? Still nothing, really. Okay, I accidentally took an extra step, but it's fine. What's my belly looking like? I'm already halfway down and I've only gone up 5 floors. Grand. Hello? Still nobody. What is even... Shoulder is a 12% chance. Actually, one of the higher ones. Actually, I think it's tied for the highest. Oh, sorry, Wingle by 0.3% is the highest, but Shoulder and... What is the other one? Grimer are both 12.2%. Okay, that was a dead end. What even is this dungeon, bruh? I'm already out of those. I'm pretty sure I have max elixir, but I'll wait. Speaking of waiting, gotta wait for the animation to finish. Rebound orb. Quick seed. All right, boost my movement speed by a level. Don't really care for that. Don't have much use for it anyway. I wonder, if I was to use a multi-strike move, would I still be able to recruit to Pokemon if it's in front of me? Because like I would just keep using the rest of the bullet seeds and I don't want to like cause damage to the Pokemon I just recruited. I don't know how that works. But I mean, I'm missing all recruit checks anyway, so it's not like I'll ever be able to figure it out. No, maintenance will be here in about 5 minutes. Okay. I have time to hopefully get a recruit. Gotta say, I do like these massive rooms. Because the minimap just shows you literally everything that's happening in the room. It's very nice. I didn't mean to. I'm gonna go for some body slams. I guess also I wouldn't really know if I would be able to recruit Pokemon after using linked moves either. Yeah, I think the way I had my linked moves set up before was I would use the status move and then I would deal damage. I don't know if having that second move actually like interrupts that check or not. Like, Generation 3 games weren't exactly bug-free, but they were programmed a lot better than like Generation 1 and Generation 2 games, and that seems like a kind of bug that would happen in like a Generation 1 or 2 game, where the actions of your character are interrupting actual scripts from running. Oh, okay. You know what? Let's max elixir. Does that actually give me any... It does give me belly when I eat a max elixir, at least. Do I even have anything that gets out of this? I've got iron thorns. The problem is that that doesn't count. I can't throw items to try to recruit somebody. I have to actually attack into the wall until this goes away. I don't like Icicle Spear, though. Oh, that's not good. I also don't understand why, when you're confused, you actually never attack the slot that you're facing. That seems extra, forgive the pun, confusing to me. Because, like, at least with the core series games, you have a, what, 30% chance to not attack? Whereas here, it never happens to attack. For example, I attack the wall. I only get to attack because I finally recover from confusion. And don't get me wrong, it's like a, what's the math on that? A 12% chance to be able to attack, but because I think you can face any of the 8 directions in this game. But even still, it just makes all the status conditions a lot worse to deal with. And it seems kind of arbitrary, not gonna lie. One reason why I really can't wait to play the sequels. Just because I want to see how the mechanics have changed and improved and all that good stuff. Twist band. At least I'm progressing through floors kind of quickly here. It helps. Oh, I thought you were sleeping for a second. Get over here. You tanked that? Really? All right. Not even mad at that miss. That was impressive. You just tanked a Razor Leaf. Like, I know it's not super effective, but I'm pretty sure that's my highest damage output, not counting the repeated attacks from Bullet Seed. Okay. You tank that too. No recruits. I will pick up the orb just in case. No, it's innovation. I thought it said escape and I was excited. In fact, I don't really care about the evasion orb, not gonna lie. Let's start cleaning up my inventory a little bit here. I think the orbs are only like worth 500 to sell them. So like it's decent to keep some of them, but like you're picking up items like gold ribbon that's worth 3,000. I think I'd rather have items like those. But I mean, I've only got 14 belly left, so. So stamina band for hunger, I'm pretty sure. Slows how quickly the Pokemon's belly goes down. But I would also have to give up the friend bow. Not that it's doing much good here, but it's still keeping it from being complete 0% chances at least. Do I look like an electric type? Damn. Pokemon here are quite stubborn, aren't they? 13th floor. I will take the gummy. Oh, and I'm getting a knock at my door. Okay, I will be right back. I'm gonna go AFK. Okay, I'm back. Like my quick little AFK screen I had to do there. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it might help if I actually click on the windows so my controller works. There we go. Great. I mean, I can just eat a bunch of gummies and seeds to help fill my belly, but I kind of want to save those. Ugh. What am I at, 9? Jeez. Okay, L button, please. Okay, well, it doesn't matter if I use the L button or not. I see a seal down there. What are you? Blowback orb. I don't care. If it's not an escape orb, it means nothing to me. Well, I get a level. It'll help a little bit. Not enough, though, I don't think. What's my hunger at? 2? Okay, well. I think I'm gonna have to use an escape orb. And come back with some actual apples, so I don't starve to death when I'm trying to navigate through. Fortunately, though, these, oh, right. Okay, let's just fast forward through this. The, missions stay there, pretty sure. Yeah, I can still keep going on those. And hey, if there's another Stormy Seed mission in my mailbox, I could probably take it. Oh, no, I gotta deposit things first. Hold up. Gotta keep dive. Toss all these. Gold ribbon's only purpose is to be sold, so I will do that. I think I've got a couple thousand on me too. I only have one apple, okay. To be fair, I've been doing the buried relic quite a few times, but damn. There's a few huge apples I will take. Joy Seed, I will also take that one. I see it in there. Exactly 3,000, that's even perfect for me. Because I can sell that ribbon for that amount. What do you have for... Nothing of value. Oh, it's only 2,000. I thought it was 3. And this Joy Seed would actually be perfect because I just gained a level. So it's not like I'm wasting any experience or anything. I think I can only use that in the dungeon though. Yeah. Check mail. Well, there is a Stormy Sea, and it's an S rank. That's my first S rank I've come across. I don't get anything useful though. The only thing actually useful from this is I'd probably get maybe a couple hundred team points or whatever to get to the next rank. I don't actually care. I also probably should have brought an escape orb just in case. Whatever. Really? Also, before I forget, HP goes up a couple, attack goes up a couple, everything else by 1. And a TM. Calm Mind is pretty decent. Yeah, at the very least, you can also sell it for quite a bit. I think that one's actually worth 3,000 if I sell it. I'm dealing a lot more damage now that I'm a couple levels higher. Okay, that's a dead end. And a Wingull. Wingull with the highest percent chance to recruit, and it still doesn't want to. Really? Game? Why do you make dungeons like this? Okay. This is the stupidest floor I have come across yet. Like, what kind of broken hand-shaped dungeon? Okay, come on. I think from all the times I've thrown my controller, I've somehow disabled my L button from working like 50% of the time. To be fair, too, this controller is pretty old. Because I got it and my Switch and Pokemon Scarlet all on the same day. Pokemon Scarlet launch day. So, I mean, I've had it for almost, what, 4 years now? It's getting up there in age. Buttons definitely stick like crazy. Shockwave. Not as good as Thunderbolt, but a lot more Pokemon can learn Shockwave. Oh, I went off by 1. Still no recruits. It's actually kind of crazy to me. Let me check the levels of these Pokemon again. Yeah, the fact that I'm not recruiting Wingull is actually kind of crazy to me. Or Shelter. Shelter's only level 20 in here. Wingo's level 23, so I would be given a decent amount of boost just from the level alone. Ammonite's only 8%, but it's also level 25, so again, I'm more than 10 levels higher than it. I feel like that 8% with the friend bow should be like at least 15. Wingle, I feel like should be a 25% chance. I've knocked out a few of them and haven't gotten a single recruit yet. But it also requires RNG to be in my favor, and, well, that's asking a lot. Tentacle finds a max elixir. I'd rather have that myself, thanks. Get over here. Bruh. Hey, thanks. I'm assuming that this just loops back up to the top there. Oh, with one extra room in between. Neat. And nothing over here. Okay. Tentacle I can't get to. Rude. I do still have the friend bow, right? Okay, just wanted to double check that. I'm already out of... Okay. Feel like it's kind of a waste. But it would also be less of a waste if I could actually just recruit literally anybody. Literally anybody. Of course, it's a dead end. I think I should just be trying to primarily go only for the floors. Go for the stairs. Instead of trying to hunt down Pokemon and trying to pick up items. I mean, if there's a Pokemon next to me, I'm obviously going to try to go for it. But considering how limited I am on PP and max elixirs, I probably shouldn't... Oh, hello, what are you? Scope lens. Okay, well. It's alright. It's not X-ray specs or anything. Oh, I guess the Anorith can't actually do anything. Bruh, I want that item. I'm a little bit scared to try to walk forward in case it's can use like Aurora Beam or something on me. Oh, it's just you. Another gummy. You have been getting a lot of gummies from this place at least. What are you? Still nothing. What even is Slowpoke? That's just a flat 12. Level 25. So again, I should be like a roughly 20%, I think. You do have Aurora Beam and Bubble Beam, so I gotta kind of sidestep to make sure you don't attack me when I'm moving towards you. Oh, it's a Wonder Tile. Almost look like stairs. Yeah, I can't technically recruit you from over there. Can't recruit you from anywhere, it seems. Well, that actually kind of helps me, so thanks. Lower its HP a little bit. Hello, there we go. Yeah, another orb. Just switcher. I like that the stairs are spawning close by, though. Low-key, it's kind of starting to irritate me. It's also kind of interesting that every time I don't have my L button work, and then I decide to, actually press it hard enough for it to work, my move always seems to want to miss. I say always, even though it's, only 3 times that that's happened, but even still. The fact that it's non-zero is irritating. And again, the stairs spawn pretty close to me here. Hurl orb. I don't see stairs in here, though. I do see a gummy. Oh, I think you're Amistar. Yeah, I can't recruit you. Okay, well, stairs aren't too far away. Hello. I also haven't come across any traps here either. I'm guessing there probably aren't any, considering it's a water dungeon. Doesn't really make sense for there to be traps, but I also... Maybe I'm just getting lucky and not hitting any of them. I've got to eat one of these. Really? I was at like 20, so that huge apple filled me up to full and gave me extra. Okay. Neat, I guess. Here's a net crawling on my arm. Really? Steel is also, well, it's level 18, but it's an 8% chance. Okay. Because I got to use my other, there you are, right on top. I would just like to recruit just one Pokemon. That's all I want, just one. I'm not asking for much. Actually, I'm asking for quite a bit. I would also like my moves to not fucking miss every single time I try to use them. That'd be nice. Still not a recruit. The thing is, too, on level 21, we're not going to see any more Wingull. Tentacool, Shelder, Ammonite, Seal, Anorith, Slowpoke. So all those are pretty much now unrecruitable because I had to go back through again. We still get Spheal for a couple more levels. And Grimer. It's literally the only thing I'd be able to recruit at this point. Oh, sorry. There's also Carvana, but I don't think I'm going to be going that far. That's floor 35, and I think I stopped at, what, 29? Well, I mean, I can recruit you, so I'll try. Didn't think so. Really? So many items, so little time. What do I not want? honestly, Blast Seed. Creepy Stalker. Gotta really position myself carefully here. Sorry if that's making noise. Now the gnat is landing on my mic. What the hell? Try to brush it away, but I'm like scraping the mic as I do that. Ignored you. Level 24, our last floor defines fill. Could still potentially find grammar. Speaking of. That actually did a fair amount. Didn't know if that was actually going to knock it out or not. His grammar is level 32 in this, and it would resist Razor Leaf, but resistances and strength seem to be kind of weird in this game. Same with accuracy. Okay, I see you. I fear you. Get out of here. Bruh. Oh my fucking god, this is actually so irritating. Really, game, please. I'm about to just throw my controller again. Fuck it, I don't even care. Bruh, and then the L button doesn't want to work. Holy shit, game. No, see, that there it's not very effective and you only take 78 damage. That makes sense. Don't know what the other one was about. There's another regular attack knock you. Okay, good. But now I'm poisoned. Another defense scarf. I don't have anything to clean off poison. Yeah, I don't think any of those do. I was just also trying to see what item I want to toss out. How's my belly? 88. I mean, I could just throw this if I get rid of the dive, get out of my inventory. Shockwave really isn't that great either. See, it was a defense scarf, right? Let's just toss out the quick seed. Hello. All right, poison. Yeah, I'm dying. I get it. Fortunately, there are stairs. I don't understand that. How is it that you're able to throw a gravel rock at a weird angle like that? That just makes zero sense to me. I came across another Pokemon that was able to throw it at an even stranger angle than that. I was like 3 tiles off to the side and like just barely off screen, and I was seeing them flying from off screen and landing on me every time. I don't think I have any healing items. No. But I should be able to stand up here and heal up. Actually, I don't mind seeing you. Hello. Okay, am I clear to heal up the rest? Nope. There's now a grammar. Okay, guess I'm out of Razor Leaf again. Oh, and Somnoscope. Haven't had to worry too much about sleeping in this game, thankfully. Honestly, confusion damage is just the worst that I have to deal with. Occasionally I'll end up falling asleep, but usually the Pokemon ends up not really dealing any damage to me while I'm asleep, so it doesn't really get much use out of it. Hi there. Oh, right, I guess I'll set that one then. Can I get a 2-for-1? Fantastic. Oh, there's the Insomnoscope. Do you even get anything for the Insomnoscope? I don't think you get much, if you do. Hello. I say it's actually kind of convenient that last one missed because it made you move closer to me, so I had a chance to recruit, but never mind, it doesn't matter. Also, where was that other mission? Wasn't that the last floor? Did I miss the last mission? I don't remember seeing the thing pop up. And I'm almost certain that 29 is the second one, so I may have missed the other one. But I also didn't see any yellow dots on the map either, so... And I'm pretty sure I've been, for the most part, exploring all the spaces. At least on these floors, anyway. Yeah, it just connects up there. The message never popped up for this floor, so I don't think I need to actually search all over the place. This one did tell me, so I know to search the whole thing. Then again, it doesn't do any good when all the roads lead to dead ends. I really missed all of my bullet seeds. Are you fucking kidding me? I hope that one hurt. There's my last bullet seed. Oh, that's the Pokemon I'm looking for. The trick is getting over to it, though. I am out of bullet seed, right? Okay. I don't think I have any max elixirs either. No, okay. My health is at least full. Oh, good, that helps too. Hey, buddy. Poochyena escapes, and I'm gonna do the same. I'm pretty sure you were the second one. I must have just missed the message pop up. Oh! Well, that's convenient. I was wondering why that wasn't showing up in the friend list, the friend area list. Because this actually unlocks a whole new area for me to go to as well. We gain access to the friend area, Dragon Cave. Doesn't tell us the spot that was unlocked, though. But I'm pretty sure Dragon Cave is the one that I need to open up to get, I think it's called, I want to say it's Wyvern something? Wyvern Mountain? Mount Wyvern? What even is it? Yeah, Pelipper, we get it. Do I even unlock anything? Oh, I do. Wyvern Hill. Okay. I didn't mean to select it, but here we are. And there's a Dratini. I kind of low-key don't want to be here right now. My inventory's still full. At least my moves are filled up. It'll set you. Okay, well, let's look up Wyvern Hill then. See how hard it is to recruit these Pokemon. Probably going to be damn near impossible. Like everything else in this game. Except for the very starting dungeons. Pokemon encountered. Looks like Bagon, Dratini, Totodile here. Interesting. And Oddish are the ones that I can actually recruit. And maybe not even that. Oh my god, these levels. Okay, this is gonna be fun, I'm sure. Yeah, you just took 112 damage and didn't even flinch. Brother. I was just talking about how it's nice to not have to worry about traps all the time, and first thing I do is step on a trap. Do I want the sticks? I don't think I want the sticks. I have, what are they, Iron Thorns? Yeah, I'll take those. They're fine enough. Okay, Bagon is level 40, so this is probably going to require a few attacks. I also thought that you might have like Flamethrower, Ember, or something, and I don't want to risk taking that damage. Hey, sure enough. No recruits. But okay. That is absolutely the worst trap in the game. Straight up. Like, you can make every tile in this dungeon a trap. But the second I step on one of those, it actually just infuriates me to no end. There was one run of the Buried Relic where I ended up stepping on one of those, and then immediately on the next floor I stepped on another one. So all of my PP completely drained down to 0. I don't think I've ever rage quit so fast in my life. Excuse you? Not even on screen yet. Yeah, no recruits. Hunger Seed, don't need the sticks. There's also Oddish in here for some reason. For being a, a place that's named after dragons, it has Jumpluff, Ludicolo, and Oddish. I don't know why, but cool, I guess. Some grass types. Neat. Oh, I didn't mean to push that. Those ones are also annoying, but they're not as bad. Actually, I think I can just get rid of that now. Yeah, I have a Cleanse Orb. I like to kind of try to wait and use the Cleanse Orb until I have more items that are stickied. But the downside of waiting is if your Cleanse Orb gets stickied, then, well, you can't use that. This dungeon annoys me. Dragon Breath, okay. Bagon also has the lowest percentage to... Are you kidding me? What even the actual hell is this dungeon? Okay. If there's anything to start triggering that obnoxious time limit wind, I'm sure this dungeon would probably bring it up a few times. Where did I go? Hi. So where? Up here, maybe? I don't like you. More gravel rocks. I was half expecting this to lead to another dead end. Nope, just stairs. Oh, cloudy. I forgot about the weather. Definitely had the wrong Pokemon for this. Oh, and there's a TM. Dig. Is there anything useful with having Dig? Other than dealing damage? I'm guessing it's probably like Dive. It doesn't have like any digging through the walls kind of mechanic or anything. I should probably look it up just in case. Because it probably is going to be decent enough, like as an attack. I don't really have any ground type coverage in other games. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was reading up on Dig for the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series, and it was saying that unlike the core series games, Fissure will not hit Pokemon in the digging status. Apparently that's a thing in the core series games. I had no idea. But the way I read that made me think that it was the same sort of thing as like I guess using Gust when you're using Fly, or using Surf when you're using Dive or something, where it bypasses accuracy checks and always hits. That's not the case though, thank God. That would be broken as hell. I mean, not that anybody ever uses Dig in an actual battle, but still. Projectiles also pass the user, the rescue team, etc. Moves damage is doubled at the end of damage calculation. Interesting. Base accuracy is also 100%. That's nice. That is so nice. It can only be used on a land tile. It will fail on using any, if used on any other type of tile, including the shallow water in water dungeons. While the animation will play, the move will fail regardless. Due to being a 2-turn move, this move cannot be linked. Dig cannot be used in a Pokemon Tower in the Adventure Squad series, which we're not playing. That's Japan only, I'm pretty sure. Oh, wow. And then for Super Mystery Dungeon, if you have a gigantic Pokemon using it, it can hit up to 10 tiles away, and also pierces through enemies and walls. But that's not a thing here, so I don't think there's too much use for Dig except for having decent accuracy. Which I absolutely will not complain about that, I'll tell you what. Be nice to actually have accuracy for once. But I'm not going to pick it up. I think I might actually already have one, to be honest. And Taunt. Yeah, I'm still not getting any recruits either. Kind of want to just click give up, but at the same time, I know that's going to make half of my items go away. I don't want that. I also don't want to have to deal with Altaria right now, but here we are. The first time I've ever seen 2 Razor Leafs take out an Altaria, but okay. Who's sleeping? Do I even have any food? I don't have any food items. Okay, well, that was useless. And an orb. Just evasion. Hello, Totodile. Again, the sprite flickered in a way that I thought I recruited it for a second. And get my hopes up for nothing, game. Thank you. Well, Troll Orb is kind of useful. And Ludicolo's not. Oh my god. Right, and I'm also out of bullet seed. Okay, well, this is the end of my run. Fantastic. It's even worse because I'm losing about $4,000 too. But the way I think it works is that you only lose half of your items if you click run away. I think you're guaranteed to lose the item you're holding, and I'm pretty sure that you lose all your money. But it's a complete gamble onto as to what you're going to keep. In fact, for a little while, I was thinking that the music box would never ever despawn, but then one of the times I clicked give up on that dungeon, the music box despawned. But I also made a save state right before I left, so I was able to redo the save state, and it was a completely different set of items. So pretty sure it's just completely randomized. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to feel bad about losing literally any of this. Actually, dive, I would be pretty upset. I think that's the only thing that would actually make me want to cry. Oh, I did have a grimy item, or a food item. It will cause a variety of status problems. Low key, I kind of want to see what that does. Was it another huge apple that went bad, I'm guessing? And I guess there's an item here too. Oh, there's like two of them. I thought I was just gonna like mark it with an X or something. They might have been gummies. I think those were gummies. Well, they're already damaged anyway, so I don't really care if I lose those. Yeah, I'm just gonna click give up. I didn't even mean to come here in the first place. I was just hoping I could try to recruit somebody, and nobody wants to be recruited. 3 is a defeat. Yeah. Okay, what'd I lose? I still have dive. I still have a huge apple. Iron thorns at last. It's kind of a bummer because I don't think I have any other projectiles. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I also have, yep, no hold item, and all my money's gone. Okay. It's a bummer, but that's what I get for spamming the A button when I'm looking through the list of places to go. What do you got? Nothing of value. You keep wanting me to buy these weather orbs. I don't want the weather orbs. I want the weather to not ever be a thing, preferably. What do you got? More iron thorns, but not enough. A couple joy seeds. Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess I know where my money's going to be going then. Oh, and my ex-coworker got that business card that she was telling me that she was going to give me tomorrow, but I guess she's on her way now to give it to me. No, that's cool. It's not like I'm already doing anything. I'm really not. I'm just live streaming to currently nobody. But even still, it's going to be a pain to edit this later. Because people do watch my streams after the fact. And I'm sure that nobody wants to sit through, what, 10 minutes of an AFK screen? Just letting her know I will be here. It's not like I have anywhere else to go. I will only take 6,000 because that's all I really need, I think. I mean, maybe I should get some apples. You know what? 7,000. I still got almost 20. That's great. And the hiccups are back. Wonderful. Me when I lie. And huge apple. Do I want the iron thorns? Not really. But I will anyway. Just so I have a projectile in case I get confused or some stupid crap like that. Even though I'm pretty sure I have a person banned in here. I still would rather have the friend bow, which means I gotta go generate another winter mail for that. Can I even sell grimy food? Toss off these out. I also meant to select dive. My bad. And sell. I mean, you can, but you don't get anything for it. I can offer you a whole poke. Wonderful. I'll do my best to not spend it all in one spot. And by that, I mean I'm spending it all in one spot with Mr. Yunta over here. Once I have a bit more money. Yeah, I'm pretty close to 20 grand already. Again. Okay, so recruiting should be a little bit easier at least. But, who's that? Level 25? Really? Find Loudred. Yeah, I didn't see a single Loudred in there. I don't know, the message probably popped up and I just missed it completely. I was probably talking about something else. Sort my items. Go back, I guess. Not be able to recruit anybody. Wait, I still need to get a friend bow. Okay. Say complete. And let's bring up that generator thing again. If I can spell correctly. Oh, what the? Okay, this took me to a different one for some reason. There we go. It took me to the Explorers of Sky Wondermail generator. Find someone, I guess. Abra, Absol, Pennywood, floor 1, item defined, item reward. I could also probably give myself a whole bunch of joy seeds by doing this too. But I just want the friend bow. I just want to be able to recruit. That's all I need. That's all I want. Please. And generate password. Cool. Can you? That doesn't work. How do you? Is there even a button combination to soft reset in this game? I just tried to LR start select. That's not a thing. I gotta control R my emulator like some pleb. What is this? Oh, I can also skip past this. Wondermail. And for another one. Yeah, another question mark, FN. Got some exclamation points in this one, though. That's question 4, 9, question 8. T1 double question. 64 question R. And K double question W. Cool. Oh, okay. That went faster than I thought it was going to. And help Absol. Friendbow plus question mark. I'm not selecting the little checkbox next to the item reward, so I would only expect it to give me only a friendbow, but it's given me other stuff. That, I think, is a little more cheaty than I would really personally like. Still gonna take the job because I want the damn friendbow, but that I feel a little more uncomfortable with it giving me all this extra shit too that I am not intentionally trying to spawn in, you know? Hey, gee, look at that. I found one. Hey, buddy. Okay. Right. It pre-selects yes first, and then yes again, and then no on the third one. I've done this enough times. You think I'd remember by now? It's not like I have 35 hours in this game. Also, this like just screams that this was completely generated. The first two Pokemon alphabetically are teaming up together to give me a friend bow. Can you tell that I just selected option 1 and then option 2? More Gravel Rocks, okay. And a Reviver Seed. I don't really need those that much. And yeah, I worked so hard spawning in items. And probably another bird delivery. Oh, no. Okay, good. I forgot to clear out my mail. I did. Is that the same one I saw earlier? I just never cleared these. Okay. Deliver an Oranberry. I can't get home. Why are they giving me these lame-ass missions this late in the game? Don't want to give up any of my items. I am a hoarder. I am sorry. I really don't want this. Plus, I'd have to go all the way to floor 37 for this. The item's not even good. You know what? Get out of here. I gotta somehow try that level 25 again. Or floor 25. Oh, right. I can't do that from here. Now let me go deposit the Gravel Rocks and Reviver Seed because I don't need those. I could also probably just sell them, but I can always do that later. When I go through and start cleaning out my storage again. It does get quite cluttered in there. I always have that same problem when I play Minecraft too. Anytime I start building up a storage area, I always end up just filling up my chest without really sorting anything. So everything just ends up being a mess anytime I try to find something. Same thing with this storage too. Like, I don't think there's a way to... Oh, duh. I think I deposited Dive. I didn't sell it, did I? Don't even know if he can sell HMs. Yeah, like the organizing in this isn't really particularly great, and I can't press select to make it sort in a specific way. But like it does keep all of the like super special items like the ice part, rock part, shield part, music box, keys. That stuff you get in the post game is all at the very end of the list by default. It keeps all the TMs together at least, and it keeps all the orbs together. And the link box always seems to be at the very end. Yep, hello, please. I did not mean to push B. Yeah, we need Dive. I almost took Sir for a second. It also doesn't help that I'm watching my phone to see when my roommate's pulling up. Their coworker's pulling up. Roommate? What the hell? Never had a roommate in 5 years. That's when I first moved out here. That was hell. Alright, Stormy Sea. I should be able to go there now, hopefully. I am, however, going to try to do my best to avoid as many Pokemon as I can and not actually try to go out of my way to recruit. Mostly because I don't have any Max Elixirs with me. I will take that Detect Band. Good syllable. And please give me more stairs right next to my spawning point. Thank you. That's what I get for speaking out loud. I see ya. Another reason why it's more important to just ignore the Pokemon, because I'm just wasting PP for no fucking reason. Jesus Christ, this game. Maybe I should have just picked up Dig and taught that instead. Doesn't work off of my decent special attack, but at least it's a move that will actually hit my opponent. Hi. Goodbye. Black Gummy. Oh, sorry. Purple Gummy. Royal Gummy. And Tentacool. And you're probably going to stalk me for a while. Oh, right. There's a range move you could be using on me. Wingull is just bouncing back and forth for no reason. Okay. Why that placement of tiles? And this goes nowhere. Okay. Well, this might. Still kind of nowhere. Oh, there are stairs. Okay, good. What are you? Hey, escape orb, I will take. Thank God for those. The fewer instances of having to click give up, the better. Massive room. Another lure seed. More gummies. Thank God that's only doing 2 damage. Okay, I guess I'll never complain about missing my moves. Holy shit, that was 4 misses in a row from you? Bruh. I think it's just better to put you out of your misery now. You know, I do hope every time I knock out a Pokemon that I do get to recruit. But oh my God, am I disappointed. I'm not even gonna try. And I'll probably just ignore you too. Well, I would attempt to anyway. Right, because you're gonna be moving towards me. Yeah. Fine. Knock you out then. It was a hill seed. I don't think joy seeds actually spawn as items on the ground. I think you can only buy those, as far as I know. Either from the Kecleon shop in town or from Kecleon shops here in these dungeons. So for the most part, because none of the seeds really seem to have like a whole crazy amount of use, really. I'm about to fucking scream. I just kind of ignore most of the seeds as I come across them. Like, blast seeds are decent for dealing that fixed 45, but I also found out the hard way that there's some instances where using orbs and seeds don't actually even work. Oh, thank God there's max elixirs. Like, I'm sure the hill seed probably would have use, but I've tried using, like, for example, against Reggie Ice, I think it was. Maybe Registeel. I tried to use a blast seed, and instead of dealing 45, it told me that the seed's power was weakened by a mysterious force and only did 30. And then I tried to use an escape orb because I think I was out of PP for the most part, except for like Body Slam. And it was against Regice. And its defenses were maxed out because it used Curse so many times. So I was only dealing 1 damage, and then I eventually ran out of PP. So I tried to use an escape orb, and it said the mysterious power prevented it from using it. And it still used up the item anyway. One of the fastest resets I've ever done, too. I don't even want the Pokemon, but I do want to see what the orb is. Out of my way, please. Thank you. Just a switcher. What do you... Oh, okay. I would say the text was in the way I couldn't even see. Well, it's a good thing I picked up the fucking max elixir. Oh my God. Still not a recruit either. Between my moves constantly missing and not getting any recruits, it's actually kind of agonizing going through this dungeon. Compared to the first time I went through it, where I didn't have like any Pokemon showing up at all. It's actually kind of a breeze to get through the dungeon. Here, though, everything wants to show up. I can't hit any of my moves, and nobody wants to be recruited. Until I get to level 25, or floor 25. Kind of wasting my time in here. Bye. No, we're getting to these floors now. Great. You know, I've been talking shit about how the tiles spawn in this game, but why? Actually, why? Oh, and my coworker's pulling up right now. Good way to pause it here, huh? Sorry about that. I am back now, though. It looks like I got some phone calls to make tomorrow morning. Alright, it stopped right in front of a... And my set move can be used. I did pick up a Max Elixir, right? I'm forgetting about what's happening in this game because I keep getting pulled away to do other things. One hell of a day to start streaming, huh? Can I just ignore you? Nice. Oh, that is stairs. Okay. Do I try to attack you so you don't attack me with some ice move or what? No, I just move forward and let you miss. Fantastic. More close stairs. Oh, there's a ribbon I might want. I mean, it's okay. Still probably worth selling. More money. Right. I forgot. Yeah, the Pokemon in here are just ridiculously stubborn when it comes to trying to recruit. Like, I get it, your percentages are low, but even still. Considering how many Pokemon I've knocked out, how many Max Elixirs I've had to consume because they keep running out of PP, knocking out all these Pokemon. I am 100% certain that I have run out of Razor Leaf PP trying to recruit Pokemon at least 3 times now. I'm not very good at math, but I'm pretty sure that's 51 Pokemon that are knocked out. And not a single recruit, not counting the times I've had to switch over to using Bullet Seed and Body Slam. Oh yeah, I forgot about these too. I mean, they'll help, but not by much, I'm sure. Probably wasted some experience on that one, but it's fine. I have another one. Bailey's getting all the levels. Poor Golduck is just sitting. That's all it does now is just sit. I don't use it anymore. Once I beat the game, Ace went bye-bye, and I haven't said hello to it since. What else have I got in here? Max Elixir. Get those back up. And make you come to me. I think you are a tile away. Damn it. Okay. My depth perception in any video game has always been absolutely terrible. I always think that I can move closer to walls than I really can. And then I also think that I can move, or I'm not able to move to spots that are very clearly walkable spaces. Detect band and a roly-poly. More money. Another slowpoke. Not a single recruit. Gravel rocks and no stairs. Okay, no stairs. Another spill. Just casually ignore you while you chase me down. And I'm stuck. Great. But not a recruit in sight. No, I found the stairs. In case one of them was occupied, there's another one. I guess. I don't understand it. Wondered how in this room too. And dead end. Don't care about the stones. I'm just here for the money. Is that Grimer down there? Well, they're both recruitable, so I might as well try. Probably should have taken out the Grimer first. Okay, it's not too bad. Huh? What does that even mean? Oh, okay. That was the most confusing fight I've ever had in my life. Did it still say what that was in here? Something about stench. I can't scroll that far. Target stench is overwhelming. Stench wave death. Oh, is that like, well, stench in the Core series games where if you're attacking, you have like a 10% chance to flinch or something? I know flinching in this game is like called cringing or something, and you just flat out cannot move for several turns. Like I said, the status conditions in this game are absolutely broken for no reason. It just seems completely arbitrary for no reason. I don't like this because you can just follow me. Oh, that's actually fine. I don't like that though. As I get to the stairs without any hassle. Gravel rock, okay. Getting hungry. Okay. I mean, and I'm paralyzed. Oh, and I just recover from both immediately. That's fantastic. That's less so. Orb? Hey. I will never complain about an escape orb. Because it just means fewer Wondermail codes that I have to generate. Nothing up here. Hello. Okay, stench waves off. I should be able to attack you around the corner. I should be able to attack you around the corner, but this is me playing, so of course not. Bullet seed. Good, I'm already out again of PP. That is incredible. I'm pretty sure that none of these Pokemon even have pressure either, so this is naturally I'm losing all my PP trying to recruit Pokemon and nothing's happening. Another escape orb. I will stop bitching. Especially since we're pretty close to the last floor here. Okay, we get it. You can land 5 in a row. Guess I'll set that then. One benefit of using that move in a dark hallway is once those bullet seeds are actually out of render distance, it stops rendering them completely and it moves on to the next firing, I guess you could say. But if you're in an open room where you can see the whole thing, you have to wait till it travels across the entire screen. I just wanted to make sure I don't actually have any extra max elixirs. I don't think I did. All I gotta do is make it to the next floor and then find Loudred. I'm just hoping I have enough PP to actually be able to do that. Take that out of context. Basically, is my PP game strong enough to complete this mission? That's just a rebound orb. Okay, well, there's the stairs. And a couple orbs I really wish I could have, but I don't think any of these Pokemon are able to be recruited. Yeah, it's almost hard. You can't be recruited. Oh, that's Kabuto. Or Kabutops. Hello. But those are kind of wiggling at a weird angle when they were flying across the screen. That was weird. Oh, it's Grammar that we gotta find? Really? And then you waste a whole bunch in a row for no reason. Great. Oh, not Grammar. I thought you were Grammar for a second. So I thought you were Loudred, but you were purple, so I was confused. Yes, please get me out of here. I'm just in it for the money. And we get 150 rescue points. That's not bad. I might just end up going back to some of these older, or these earlier dungeons and trying to recruit from them. I mean, I was only doing Stormy Sea because I had those 2 missions that were pretty decent. No, right. Anything of value? Not really. I mean, at least there are not any escort missions, but I don't really care. Cool. I want to go back to Mount Steel, actually. I think there's still 2 or 3 that I haven't collected from there. I am fairly sure. Let me check the time really quick. Yeah, so I got about 30 minutes, and I should be able to recruit them, hopefully. I've also seen how this game's been acting so far, so, you know. Yeah, who am I missing? I think I'm still missing a Baltoy. Am I still missing Zigzagoon? I am still missing a Zigzagoon. And Aron? I thought I got Aron on the last one. Interesting. Okay, so it's still no Aron. Do I have Meditite? No. Oh, and Pinsir. I saw 5 Pokemon, really? Baltoy, Zigzagoon, Aron, Meditite, Pinsir. Christ, okay. Oh, right, because I decided to collect a bunch of Tyrogue. Because nobody else wanted to recruit. Okay, let's clear this out really quick. Don't need dive with me this time. Or really any of these. No. Don't want to keep this game. We're going to a small dungeon. I don't think I need to actually worry about those. Rather save them for actual difficult dungeons with 99 plus floors. Yeah, it should be fine. I don't really need much. I do need max elixirs, actually, but I don't think I have any in here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't have any. This guy is also kind of stingy too. He's like, I've only ever seen him sell them once. Another, he'd rather sell me free levels instead of actually give me things I could actually use. I mean, I'm still gonna buy it, but still, I would like to have max elixir so I can actually progress through things, you know? All right, I do have some money on me. Huge apples are 100 apiece, right? 3060, I need 2040. Or 240. Math is hard. For an idiot like me. Wonderful. I think that should be enough to buy the 3 huge apples and joy seed. Should be. There's also a special band, which would be kind of decent, but that price tag, though. And the rest of my money. Nothing else, I am good. Do want to see what you're selling. Because I've also never seen this dude ever sell an escape orb. And all the documentation online for this game is showing that he's supposed to every once in a while. But I've even spent, like, honestly, the reason why my playtime is over 30 hours is because I will sit here for an hour or two at a time with the speed up button held down, talking to this guy, going to train into the normal maze. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to lose anything right now. And then clicking give up. If you don't have any items or any money, it doesn't matter if you give up, you don't lose anything. All you end up doing is resetting these guys. And when I'm sitting there holding the speed up button and trying to cycle through these guys and doing that about 200 times per hour and still not seeing the items I want, it makes me wonder if the documentation is actually correct or if RNG is just that much of a fuck. It could be either one, to be honest. I am going off of Bulbapedia, and this is RNG dealing with me that we're talking about, so it's a little bit of both, really. Ugh. Yeah, the levels of these Pokemon in here are very, very low, so I really should be able to recruit them pretty easily. Especially with how high my level keeps going. And I'm learning a new move. Light Screen. I don't want it, but I'm curious as to why I'm learning Reflect and Light Screen at different times. Was that always the thing? I'm going to forget Light Screen. Don't need it. Reflect is realistically all I actually really need here. No, get my Zigzagoon. No nickname for you. Altoy, Aron, Metatite, Pinsir. More Gravel Rocks. More Zigzagoon. And a Spearow. No. But at least now I know that I can Bullet Seed and immediately recruit somebody, though. Okay, so it does continue the attack afterwards, too. That's also good to know. It's actually very interesting that the game actually handles that properly. That's actually what I would expect to happen, but this is a Game Freak game that we're talking about. Sort of. It's Pokemon anyway. I think I actually want to put my Razor Leaf back in. Because I don't need to be using any PP, to be fair. These guys are so low leveled, I can just glare at them and they probably faint. I'm surprised they don't faint just by entering the same room as me. This is a Bayleef that we're talking about here. Be feared. Is it worth exploring? Okay, so Baltoy can only be found on floors 1 through 4. Same as Spearow, but I already got one of those. I do have a Spearow, right? I'm pretty sure I have a Spearow. Okay, I mean, here it's a little bit easier to actually use the move. There we go. Actually, I'm curious. Can you recruit if they're around the corner like that? Because technically they're adjacent, but not adjacent, you know? Okay, you're just getting all the levels. And you're also holding an Oran Berry. I'll take that. I'm pretty sure you have the pickup ability, right? How do I check that? Yeah, it finds items that the Pokemon's not holding anything. I don't know what actually the, I guess, data table is for what it can pick up. It's just every once in a while I'll look up and I'll see on my top screen that Zigzagoon's holding an item. Doesn't matter what the move is I go for, it just misses. It just does. It's just how the game works. It's not programmed to land attacks. I really want to look up and see what the recruit rates, like how to improve those, like what those actually increase by every time I level up and everything. Because I'm just looking at base recruit rates and all I'm seeing is this Aron is a 7.8% chance, but I don't know what that actually properly equates to. 0, apparently. Yeah, I don't really care to explore this one. I just have one more floor that Baltoy can spawn on. Zigzagoon found an item. Okay, so it does tell me when Zigzagoon picks something up. Another Oran Berry. Is it every time I go up to a different floor it finds an item? I have not been paying attention to any of that. Another Zigzagoon. I mean, it'd be kind of worth bringing a whole team of Zigzagoon in here just to pick up a bunch of items. But again, I don't really know what that item table is. I used to, way back in the day, I'm not sure if I should be proud of this or ashamed of it, but I used to have the entire pickup table from Generation 3 memorized. I don't anymore because I haven't really focused that much on those games, but if it's the same as in this game as it was then being level 8, I'm not going to find anything useful. Then again, it's showing Gravel Rock, so I don't think the item table is going to be the same. I mean, the majority of the items are different as it is, but... Oh, I just saw Gravel Rock and thought I was taking that from the Zigzagoon for a second. There we go. But yeah, the higher the level of the Pokemon, the better the items are that you're picking up. Otherwise, you're just getting like potions, berries, maybe an X attack or X defend or something. Like, you actually have a chance of, I think it's like a 1% chance. But at level 100, if you have a Pokemon that has pickup, you do have a 1% chance of getting a rare candy. If you didn't know, then now you know. Yeah, also the pickup mechanic has also changed quite significantly over the years too. I think if an item gets used in battle, the pickup Pokemon has a chance of picking up that item for themselves. Oh, it's at the beginning. Gee, I'm like, there's no escape. Where the hell? This whole dungeon is a dead end. Jesus Christ. Sprint through the whole thing. Okay, hi. There's a bunch of Pokemon here now. Okay, I don't want you. It's the other one I'm aiming for. You learn Headbutt. Cool. You just wake up and you immediately get knocked out. That's one hell of a way to go, I guess. Another item, more gravel rocks, and I find a max elixir. I just realized I left floor 4 without even really searching for a ball toy. I was actually more focused on the potential of Meditite. I just saw that 5.5 and I'm like, there's got to be a way I can try to get that. Because that's actually the lowest percentage. Is Meditite at 5.5. Ball toy is only 5.6, so I mean, you know, they're effectively the same. What? Okay, time to remove those from you then. Also, fix this. I think item master means you can move or use the item catchers, you can pick up the item. So I should be able to switch this off and be fine. You should still be able to pick up items. I would hope. And take that from you. Oh god, that gave me a little bit of motion sickness. I moved before the camera actually swapped back to me properly. And still no recruit on Aron. Insane. Zigzagoon's just getting all the levels, which is fine. I think you're actually in one of the faster experience growths anyway, so I have no complaints there. Makes it easier to evolve you later. I do still have the friend bow, right? Again, I need to make sure, okay, we're good. Again, it just feels like I'm not being able to recruit anything but a Zigzagoon, and then occasionally a second one attempts to. And this just loops back around. Hi, I was too busy looking at the minimap, my bad. Walking into Geodude, that's a dead end. And a Beldum. No, Geodude. Why are you attacking the Geodude? Stop it. Okay, you're just in it for the experience. I get it. Just stop, though. Not that one. Team. You. Tactics. Try to avoid being attacked first. Not the one I want. Avoid trouble. No, because it only works if your HP is low. Wait there is useless. Keep your distance is also kind of useless. Nothing in here really works properly. It really bugs me. Let's go together. We'll try to stay with the leader, except that it decides to just stop moving and try to attack the other Pokemon that are in the room, so that's completely broken. Go the other way. We'll go off on its own, heedless of the leader. Well, that's... why the fuck would anybody ever want that? Go after foes. It will head straight to it. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Trying to make it so it avoids Pokemon. Tries to avoid being attacked first. But if a foe comes close, the Pokemon will attack. Well, that's not what I want. Only tries to avoid foes if its HP is low. Well, that's useless for me. Keep your distance. Well, it completely tries to keep its distance. And if anybody enters the same room, I tried to use this earlier, the Pokemon stops following the leader and actually tries to leave the room. So this is also kind of useless. Wait there means the Pokemon does not move. And get away. Pokemon will flee from others whether they are friendly or not. That's also useless. Because that would mean that it would try to avoid foes and Bayleaf. Bruh. This game sucks. Wait, I can actually change your tactics. Or your IQ, though. Wait, did I turn this off after you threw the gravel rock? Or was this already off? I just want to turn all this stuff off. Just make you sit in one spot and not move. You'll still get experience, at least. None of that, please. Don't want to leave the floor. Yeah, might as well. This floor 7 is where Pinsir can start spawning. 6 finds a cherry berry. Game, please. Nothing. Have a tightrope following me. Like, why? Why in the hell are you attacking? Oh my god, that's actually more frustrating than anything else in this game. Having the AI not understand what the fuck I'm trying to tell it to do. Oh my god. Stick with foes. Stop going off on your own. Stop attacking things that happen to enter the room just because you're in it too. Like, Jesus Christ. This is the problem I had with not Meganium, the pre-evolution of my Pokemon. I've been a Bayleaf for so long, I forgot what I used to be. And the problem with Bayleaf, anytime I have to use it with any other Pokemon, like, it just... Stop. Just fucking stop. Okay, thanks, bye. I could have sworn I saw an Aron. Am I smoking something? Okay, I guess there was no... There was a Pokemon behind you. What did you do with it? Okay. Don't. You little shit. Oh my god, I'm gonna scream. I'm turning off all your moves, making it so you cannot do a damn thing. Holy shit, you're pissing me off. I hope you get knocked out. I'm not even kidding. 600? Okay, well, that's a little overkill. Stairs. 8th floor. Oh, I still have everything that can normally spawn on the other floors, so that's fine then. No recruits. I also really hope that you are not learning anything. Stop. Did I? Okay, it pre-selects no on that one, apparently. Not a single recruit in sight. I'm just stuck with a stupid rat following me everywhere. Who are you? I will take, please. No, just a gravel rock. Getting dizzy from... Okay, I didn't realize I was that low. So even from 9, it still fills me up to full and gives me extra. Huge apples are a little OP. I kind of like them. I don't need another Beldum. Oh my god. It's... Fast forward through that, it's actually also getting a little annoying. There's a Pinsir somewhere. Somewhere. I'm pretty sure that once an enemy picks up an item, it's like coded to not ever despawn. But I'm also not positive. Nope, so it would be over here then. So this one should drop the item. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if an enemy spawns, there's some mechanics that can make the enemies despawn. Okay, all missing moves here. But I'm pretty sure that if an enemy picks up an item, it's like coded to never actually despawn. Like whatever mechanic can make the Pokemon despawn, it's skipped over because it's holding an item. Kind of wandering back and forth a little bit. Hoping to at least get a Pinsir or something. You're not that low of a percentage. Come on now. I'm also over 30 levels higher. Would you please just cooperate? You stupid bug. Oh my god. Don't really need you. Just need you out of the way. Just kind of going back and forth a bit here. Trying to get some more enemies to spawn. Okay, there's some more enemies. But I also get nothing from it. Haven't got the wind triggered yet, though, either, which is good. Did I see something trying to follow up here? Is it just you? Nothing of actual value? That's a shame. Oh, hello. Value. How's it going? Never mind, I lied. Well, I mean, I don't want to just wander around doing nothing for no reason. I've only got like 2 minutes left anyway. Okay, I'm actually out of time, technically, but I would really like to have a pincer at the very least. Actually, yeah, pincer or Meditite. Those can both spawn on this floor. They're both a pain in the ass to try to recruit. Even with a friend bow. It just... And hiccups are back. Just nothing wants to be recruited by me. I'm sad. I cry every time. See what I mean? I am literally sobbing. That's just another Geodude. And just another unrecruited Aron. I'll give it one more run down to the bottom, but I don't think anything's gonna actually spawn. And also be recruited. Oh, there's the wind anyway. Okay, can I please move? Thank you. Jesus. I get it. I'm taking forever. I would like to try to play the game. I'm sorry. My bad. All right. That's one hell of a way to end the stream. Not being able to recruit the Pokemon I'm looking for. Being stuck with this little furball. It's my own personal headcanon that Bayleaf just pushed Zigzagoon off the cliff there. Even so, though, I did get quite a decent amount of Pokemon. It's not a crazy amount. Again, that relies on RNG being cooperative. But RNG bullshit aside, I actually got quite a few, because I only had like 2 on the page 3, I think. I've got 5 more. No, I guess 2 of them are duplicates. But I also got rid of another Pokemon as well, because I got rid of the spare Minun and extra Rattata, so I guess that actually kind of makes up for the extra Tyrobes. So yeah, I still got quite a decent amount of Pokemon. And from here too, it's not that difficult to really get them high enough level. It's just going through a dungeon a couple times and actually attacking everything that spawns in front of you. But I mean, I don't think levels are going to be that difficult, especially if I can keep getting Joy Seeds. Oh, that reminds me. I am more than happy to take up the last little bit of time to do this. Yeah, just make sure I'm actually all by myself here. The Suicune evolution. Well, I'm well above the level to do so. I just forgot that this Pokemon can actually still evolve, because Bayleaf has been pretty decent as it is. But I wouldn't mind having a Meganium. Hey! That's what's up. Yeah, flaunt that flower. That's what's up. I've actually never had a Meganium in this game. This is the farthest that I've ever gone with this Pokemon. Because the first time I played as a Totodile. And I got to Feraligatr, but my Bayleaf stayed a Bayleaf because I never used it. And then the second time I played, I was a Machop. And I just stayed a Machop for the whole thing. I didn't ever bother evolving. Because it was as soon as I got to the post game. Yeah, it was as soon as the meteor got blown up, I stopped playing because I wanted to actually try to record. And it took me like a year to actually get around to trying to record this game. Yeah, I've never had a Meganium. I've had him for Alligator. I've gotten to the final evolution on one Pokemon, but as soon as I got that, I was just done playing. And I never actually did anything really in the game. I think I had unlocked as far as like the buried relic. I think maybe I unlocked Wyvern Hill. Because I mean, I knew the name Wyvern from somewhere. But yeah, it's kind of nice having a Meganium. Especially with the decent attacks that you actually have. I'll actually have money on me too, apparently. Checking out my items. Okay, well, I am a little bit past the time I was planning to stream for. I was only going to stream till 8:30, and it's now 8:35. I got to get up early to start following up on job applications. That's the downside of being unemployed. Gives me time to stream, but I don't want to stream because I want to not be homeless in a couple weeks, so... more depression, great. But I will be trying to stream again tomorrow, actually, around the same time. Hopefully I can actually get the stream to properly notify. I created the schedule for the stream, but it also didn't show in my live feed either when I was trying to click the connect to broadcast with OBS. So I don't think it actually like started the schedule or whatever. Like I just went through all the settings and they never clicked start or schedule for later. It just never went through. But that's also not the first time that that's happened either. I'm really hoping that's not an extension or something that I have, because I'm not willing to give any of those up. YouTube is, as somebody that uploads fairly frequently on the platform, it's literally a nightmare to try to navigate anything on YouTube. And the vast majority of content, I don't mean to sound like I'm just trying to talk shit about everybody, but the vast majority of content on YouTube is completely unwatchable. Especially when it comes to the recommended shit. In fact, I just had to create like 3 different filters today for uBlock to make it so certain things don't get recommended to me. I don't really like to see content creators like Mini Lad, for example, because he had been in a previous video with somebody else. I don't like seeing that content being pushed. I'm low-key kind of surprised that YouTube still allows that content on there, but whatever. Seeing people that are like outed as predators, for example, having their content being recommended is kind of scuffed, I'm just saying. So I've had to create filters for blocking that kind of content, and hopefully having all that kind of extensions that block shorts, block half of the stuff on my feed, blocks collaborations, for example. YouTube featured, I don't need that, thank you. I don't need to see why what's his name, Nogla hates basically I do work. I'm sorry, that's just straight up rage bait content. What? Why is that featured? Anyway, I'm going off on tangents. Hopefully the extensions aren't their cause for my schedules not properly lining up. But I do want to try to stream tomorrow at 5 o'clock instead of 5:30. And I should also have a little bit more time afterwards as well, because I don't have to get up super early. Oh god, I'm hoping I'm not messing up my days. Today's Tuesday, right? Okay, thank god. I was actually scared that today was like Wednesday for some reason. I forgot my appointment today. But I have an interview tomorrow morning, fairly early. I want to be well rested for that. I don't have anything planned for Thursday, but I was going to follow up on a few more job applications, doing that tomorrow as well. But I should be able to stream for a little bit longer tomorrow. I'm planning to do some more of this where I'm recruiting. Hopefully not taking so much time to do so, because I spent a lot of time trying to go through that Stormy Sea stuff as well. But I also want to see if maybe I can actually go through the Buried Relic. If I can get any of the Reggies, and maybe Mew, I haven't even spotted a Mew yet. Supposedly, it can be anywhere from floor 36 to 99. And the music box also has a chance of spawning Mew more than once. Like, if you go through the floor and you end up accidentally knocking out Mew on exactly floor 36 because it spawns there, you can theoretically run into it again every single floor afterwards until you recruit it, after which it will no longer spawn. But it's also a pretty rare chance for it to spawn on that floor, so it's something I want to try to do. I know I said before I wasn't going to try to do any legendaries on stream, but really anything at this point, since nobody wants to be recruited. I'm also planning to spend some time trying to look up the information for the recruit chances, how to improve those, and try to get that as high of a chance as possible. Because trying to waste all... what was it? Total of what, 17 times 4, 28. Carry the 2. Well over 70 attacks. And only got, what, 5 recruits out of that? Yeah, it's not very good. Even with the friend bow, even being such a high level compared to the opponents, it's a little frustrating. So I'm going to look that information up and try to get that as high as I can. But that is going to be it for me for today. It also doesn't help that I went AFK so many times for people coming to my door, but in theory, that shouldn't be a thing tomorrow. I already have my business card, so I don't have to worry about that. I already picked up the blower, so hopefully nobody's going to annoy me tomorrow. I should just be able to stream. But if anybody did stop by during the stream, I do want to thank you for stopping by. Anybody that watches afterwards, thank you as well. And hey, if nobody watches the stream, it's fine. I'm actually having a lot of fun regardless, so. But that is going to be it for me for today. I'll be back again tomorrow. Bye-bye.